Put your hand up close.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ty House, and welcome to WAVE Channel 5 High School Football, where tonight the Greenville Greenway play host the Stebbins Indians. Stebbins coming in 0-1, getting defeated by Carroll in the first week. Of course, Greenville, a big win at Eaton with a 40-7 victory. It's always good, Coach, to get off the schneid right off the bat.
Yeah, that was good to see our kids come out and play hard and play fast last week. We had a pretty good game last week, so all the summer work paid off, and now we got to see if we can replicate last week's performance tonight.
I certainly hope you can. I mean, the boys worked hard, like you said, all summer. And how's the health of the team coming in?
We're in pretty good shape health-wise. We did have one injury that kind of a big one, but he had surgery today and things turned out well. So otherwise we're pretty healthy.
That's good. That's good. Early season. Hope he gets back in time and not out for the year anyway. Well, it's always exciting. First home game of the season. Be a big crowd here before their kickoff tonight. What can we look forward to this Greenville team this year? You've seen them. You practiced with them. And what can we expect this year from our team?
Well, it's kind of the same stuff we preach every year. When we play fast, when we play physical, offensively we're probably a little more up-tempo than maybe we were a year ago. Defensively, we're running around well. We're going to see, I think last week we had 9 different guys touch the ball productively. So, we're spreading the ball around a little bit. Offensively, we've got, defense that's out there running around playing fast. And special teams-wise, it was a little bit of a concern last week. So those were some things that we had to get cleaned up. But all in all, we're trying to play fast and physical. And last week we could do it, and we're going to give it our best shot to do it again tonight.
It's always good to get that one first and under our belt. This Stebbins team come off a real tough loss to a real good Carroll football club. What can you tell us about this Stebbins club?
Yeah, that score from last week might be a bit deceiving. I think Carroll's a pretty good football team. The Stebbins is going to come out and they want to run the ball. They've got he's a smaller back, but he's a quick back. Number 4 runs pretty well. The quarterback's a big kid, big pocket passer kid, slings it around pretty good. Their O-line, they've got a couple of big kids in there that can push you around if you're not playing with good technique and things. So, they have the potential to be explosive at times with their athleticism. Defensively, they've got a couple really good inside linebackers that are aggressive and downhill guys, try to stop the run. And with what we were able to do last week, running the ball, I would expect more of the same tonight. They've got a safety that's a pretty dang good football player. So, we've got our work cut out for us, but if we do the things we need to do, we should be okay.
Well, that's great, Coach. Well, I'll tell you what, it's always exciting the first game of the season. It's always home game of the season. It's always exciting to get that first win under your belt. So we got 2 for 2. Let's get a victory tonight, and then good luck Thursday, right? Yeah, no doubt, we've got a big one down there. Yeah. Okay, Coach. Alex and I'll be back with more comments in a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Ty House along with Alex Warren going to bring you the action tonight as the Wave play host the Stebbins Indians. Greenville coming in 1-0. Nice victory to start the season, Alex, against Eaton. Of course, Stebbins had a real tough draw coming out of the barrel with Carroll there. Carroll's a good squad, as Coach mentioned earlier. So it should be an exciting game, as it turns out. The Wave has an offensive attack this year that we've not seen in a while.
Well, it helps a lot having Landon Eldridge back and healthy. He missed half of his sophomore year, then his entire junior year. Young man goes for 215 yards the other night, starting his senior year. So we can keep him healthy, along with Damari Ewing. So we've got a good running attack. And Tyler Bike, he's going to be a real nice little quarterback for us. Played some last year as a sophomore. This junior year, it's his ball club. And so hopefully as he gains more game experience, things will come along. But, Ty, like you and Coach Schaefer talked about, winning those first 2 games, or if we win tonight, the first 2 games, is real important because we had kind of a shaky ending to the season last year. So as far as confidence builders, we get one tonight. We go into that Chaminade game next week, 2-0. Things are looking better.
It sure is. And that Chaminade game is going to be tough. But first things first, Stebbins tonight, right? We talked about the backfield we have, and, of course, Landon was hurt, and Amari was hurt last year as well. And Tyler played a lot of defense last year, but all 3 outstanding athletes. So really have 2 folks coming back who, in the backfield, with 3 really, that are outstanding athletes, can really move that ball. Plus, as Coach mentioned, we got some guys on the outside that can catch the ball and run too. So offensively, for offensive line, give these guys just that little bit of crack, these guys can make it happen.
Yeah. And that's one of the keys coming into this season. We had to replace 4 of our 5 starters on the offensive line. So how that line gels to create those openings for our backs is going to be a real key to the rest of the season. Also, I thought the kids last week kind of overcame the loss of Captain Micah Light, 6 foot, 205-pound senior, and blew his knee out week before the first game of his senior year. And so I think he had surgery today, if I'm not mistaken. And so we give best wishes to Micah and a speedy recovery, but that's a tough blow when you lose your senior year.
It sure is. And Micah was a standout player and, a real vital cog for the defense. And, again, a leader, not just a player, but a leader on this squad, too. So somebody's got to step and go in, and we sure wish Micah a quick recovery, and hopefully he can back in. Don't know if that can happen, but keep our fingers crossed and pray for him.
Well, we're glad you folks could join us tonight. This is year 13 of high school football. And we certainly are glad you joined us here on the Wave Channel 5. We have new crew of camera people up there from IMTV. Glad to have them with us here tonight. Anyhow, Friday Night Lights here at home on and I'm going to have to get used to it, Miami Valley Hospital North at Harmon Field. Did I say that right?
You did, and I couldn't tell any difference. I mean, that was a big name. You're exactly right. So regardless. Well, Alex, I'm back with more pregame comments and the kickoff in a moment. Welcome back as we get ready for tonight's game. We'll play the national anthem. Flags are presented by the Navy Junior ROTC members and also the VFW and American Legion. And also the band been playing Greenville Band of Pride, the national anthem. Thank you. Good rendition. Greenville Band of Pride and the Navy Junior ROTC members. We thank them for that fine performance. Well, Alex, get ready for the mighty Wave to
enter the field here.
Enter the field and go for win number 2.
Talk about a beautiful night for our first game of the season in the home campaign here. Temperature around 80 degrees, sunny and not humid, and no breeze whatsoever out there. So great night for high school football here as the Wave attempt to go 2-0 here in this early going.
They got see Stebbins has their flag out there too, their banner.
That might be one of the bigger crash screens I've seen lately. It's about 10 yards across.
Ours actually tears in the middle. There's you have to break.
Well, this will be an interesting ball game. These two teams met last year down at Stebbins, and the Wave came home with one of their 2 wins and won quite handily by about a 41-13 count, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll see if we can duplicate that tonight here and keep things rolling here in the first 2 weeks of the season. And, of course, we get knocked down coming out on the field. Nothing like in the past, though, right, Tom?
No, nothing like that.
13 years, Mr. House. 13 years of high school football. Remember the first season we had back in 07, I believe it was, and Zach Melling was running crazy then his senior year. And we've had a nice ball club that year. And we've had a few lean years. We've had some decent years here. So we're hoping this is going to be one of those decent years.
So we have 2 key figures back. for the Wave, who were hurt last year, obviously. One is Damari Ewing, and the other, of course, is Landon Eldridge. Those gentlemen were hurt. Now they're back this year. Another big plus. Of course, we lose Micah Light, who was a standout defensive linebacker.
Well, this Stebbins Ball Club, I was down at Eaton last week, and Eaton, we physically outmanned them. So this Stebbins Ball Club's a little bigger physically. We'll see how they are skill-wise and everything. But looking forward to a real good ball game and going to have a nice crowd on hand always. Stebbins kind of slowly coming into this east bleachers over there.
Yeah, I see him kind of coming in. The band, they got a big band over there.
So the Wave are going to kick off, and Ethan Flannery, the sophomore kicker, will be booting the ball here for the Wave. Excuse me, he's a junior this year. I take that back. He's been kicking since he's freshman year. I should have known. He was at least a junior.
Well, Coach had mentioned they have a couple big offensive linemen that is key for our defensive guys to have good technique, and otherwise they can push you around a little bit. But we'll see what happens. Here we go.
Last week, the Wave put 522 total yards of offense on the board against Eaton en route to that 40-7 win, and only gave up 113 yards. Stebbins last week against Carroll only had 77 total yards of offense.
And gave up 321.
And gave 321. And Stebbins, we'll talk about as the game goes on, their quarterback, a sophomore last year, transferred to Chaminade Julian, is a junior there this year and just had a tremendous first game. And, of course, we see CJ next week down there on a Thursday night ball game.
They're on TV as well.
Well, here's Flannery to boot it away, and it comes down. Yeah, nice kick down to about the 8-yard line. Taken in there by Stebbins, number 15.
Dylan Long, get him in, turn the corner. John Butch pulls him down.
All right.
About a bounds, about the 24-yard line. And the Wave defense will take command, hopefully, right here. Well, your referees for tonight, referee is Jerry Eberly. The linesman is Harold Hitchcock. The umpire, John Webb. The back judge, Chris Beckstead. And the linemen are owned by Kozapple.
How'd you pronounce that name?
Holozapple.
Holozapple.
Mike, I pronounced it Mike.
There you go. Okay. Well, Stebbins comes out. They kind of spread things out here, and their quarterback zings it right over the middle. And boy, nice first down.
Little slant pattern.
There's your.
Nice.
Let's get it out of the way early here. Every year, Ty always says we need to throw more slant patterns. Well, Stebbins did it right there, and it picked up about 20 yards.
Yeah, if your defensive back playing back and they give you that gap in the middle, man, it's an easy pass from the quarterback.
That was a nice throw by the quarterback also. The 1st and 10 for Stebbins at their own 41-yard line.
And off at the middle and nailed down there
by nice tackle.
Number 60, that's the Waves' Nathan Fry. I'm sorry, it was Hayden Sharp, number 50, brought him down.
Wave defensively have Landon Eldridge and Colton Zumbrum in the backfield at safeties, and then Marcus Wood along with Matt Bolton at the corners. Playing a 5-2 defense, looks like.
Quick pitch, a lot of room.
Boy, we don't have anybody out there, do we?
No, first down, he's quick, and he finally hauled out by the Waves, number 15.
Stebbins sealed the left end of the Wave defensive line, and boy, that just opened up some acreage out there.
They pinched in, and he was able to turn the corner. Nicely done. Colton Zumbrin brought him down, thank goodness. Well, another first down for Stebbins.
Well, they've moved the ball right down to the Wave 41-yard line here, this opening drive.
And the middle again, gets about 3 yards, and host of Wave tacklers in there that time.
Yeah, that's Brandon Martin. You know, we were talking a little bit earlier to one of the members of their coaching staff, and they said that Martin is a load to handle if he gets going, if he gets some blocking. Last week, Carroll just pretty much dominated the line of scrimmage, evidently, only giving up 77 total yards. But right now, it's a nice little drive they put together. We're going to have to, as you say, buckle up here.
Tackle was made by number 55, the Waves' Terry Miller. Nice stick. About a gain of a couple yards there. 2nd and 8. Back to pass.
Picked off.
So there goes Marcus Wood, picks him off.
You know, the pass just a little high, and Marcus just happened to be right there in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, it was open, I thought, and just went through his hands, like just a tad high.
Yep.
And Marcus, Johnny on the spot.
Well, that stops things and reverses momentum in a hurry. Let's see what the Wave do offensively
Wave
now.
will take over on their own 49-yard line. Well, a big turnover.
Yeah, Marcus just happened to be there behind the intended receiver, and boom, hit him right in the hands. Well, this is Tyler Bikey. Bikey was 10 of 14 for 147 yards passing against Eaton, and here's
a penalty flag.
No, timeout.
Oh, timeout on the other side, okay.
They didn't have people on the field, I don't think.
55, 58.
Yeah, they only had 10 players on the field defensively, I think it was. You know, take a look at this Wave offense, Ty. As we mentioned, Tyler Bikey, 10 of 14, had a touchdown pass to go with one interception for 147 yards passing and ran the ball 6 times for 86 yards. Damari Ewing, 20 carries, 103 yards and a touchdown. Marcus Wood, 6 catches, 108 yards and a touchdown. And then, as we've mentioned in the pregame show, Landon Eldridge, back from injury from last year and a half, 19 carries, 215 yards, 4 touchdowns, one of them a 55-yard burst. So we got some firepower here.
Some firepower.
And it's going to come down to a young offensive line, how they gel here in the early going. We'll talk about some games around not only the GWalk, but also county games here as evening goes on. Meanwhile,
Wave offensive line, number 55, Terry Miller. Number 58, Isaac Elliott. We'll get the rest of them here in a moment. Mikey will take the snap.
Yeah, I've got to get the backer.
It's going to be a keeper and a quick pitch.
Nice pitch.
Pretty
Break
timing.
Nice cut.
It's
going to be a touchdown. How about a 51-yard touchdown run?
Sir. What a nice pitch. Excellent execution. Touchdown by Eldridge, but Mikey did a great job.
He held it to the last second and opened it up. That corner had to come up. Yep.
Good blocking on that right side of the Wave.
And a nice cut by Landon Eldridge about the 30-yard line. Well, that didn't take long.
Well, that was good. 9:50 mark the Wave, get on the board. Trying for the extra point for the Wave.
Well, Eldridge is averaging about 12.5 yards a carry for the season already.
It was nice.
Yeah. Ethan Flannery was 4 for 6 kicking last week at Eaton.
Got that one.
5 for 7 for the year.
There we go. Or just like that, the Wave take a 7-0 lead on a turnover. Wood intercepted it, and a nice run by Eldridge. Great pitch by our quarterback.
You know, Ty, let's take a look. There was a game, of course, Greenville, for the first time, plays on a Thursday night, channel 22 and 45, I believe. Have that game. It's a Thursday night game all season long, and we get to go down and take on the Eagles of Chaminade Julienne.
That's a tough chore there.
That's a tough chore. Last night in GWalk action, that Thursday night telecast, Sydney's Yellow Jackets, I know how you love them, defeated Bell Fountain 31-28. I didn't realize they said they said in the paper that is the third oldest rivalry, I think, in the state of Ohio. They've been playing since 1899.
Really?
Bell Fountain takes it on the chin last night as the Yellow Jackets of Sydney beat them 31-28.
That was a heck of a game. I was going back and forth there. That was a
couple big games in the GWalk tonight. Probably the biggest one is Fairmont going to Northmont. Those are two teams, two programs kind of resurging here in the last year or two. Had fallen on some lean times, but boy, that's going to be a big one down at Clayton tonight. And then we have Xenia in 2 weeks, and they're traveling to Troy, and that'll be a big ball game there. Right. We'll catch some of the others here a little bit later on as Ethan Flannery gets set to boot it.
Boom, kicks another one. Nice kick by Ethan down beside the 6-yard line. Oh, missed tackle, Sailor.
Come on, save the sideline. Ethan Flannery knocks him down to 45.
Job. Ethan Sailor had him, and he just broke his tackle. Oh, good field position for the Indians.
If I'm not mistaken, in your Coach's Corner show with head coach Aaron Schaefer, didn't he say something about he's a little concerned with special team play and trying to clean it up?
That. Yeah.
Well, we need to work on that right there just a little bit. He popped through the line there, and he was off to the races till Ethan Flannery came over and knocked him down. Good field position for the Indians. Stebbins here. Stebbins down in Riverside, down around Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, I believe.
Brad River School District, isn't it? All right. Well, here they come. Womack, Austin Womack, a junior quarterback.
Is that Womack or is that, I think, Austin Womack. Yeah, okay.
Get him out there.
That's a good coverage that time.
Good job. John Butch was out there. Yeah. Good job. Slowed him down and got a lot of help from the rest of the Wave.
Tell you what, that pass took a little while to get out there. I thought one more step, we might have picked that off and taken it to the house.
Good coverage out there. First man to get him was Butch, and then Landon Eldridge come up as well. Nice play.
You know, Hayden Sharp led the team in tackles last week, number 25 out there. Sharp had 7 tackles down at Easton. There's the ball on the ground. Going to have to fall on it. Well, that puts them in a hold, doesn't it? It's going to be third and looks like about 16 maybe. Ball is clear back at the 42-yard line of Stebbins.
That's going to make it about 3rd and 15.
Mm-hmm.
In round numbers.
Rounding up. Close enough for government work.
Big 3rd down play here. Wave defense to stop him. Should get decent field position. Looking, good coverage so far. Nice
Had him and missed him. Yep, he was open, missed him. Coverage by Tony Sells. Tony Sells is coming back here. Sells as a junior, started last year as a letter. Yeah, yes he did. Hey, you might want to mention our fine people from IMTV. We got Jace here. He's a returning letterman as a senior on the camera right now. Rose will be on a little bit. She's a senior. And then we got Nathan, and Nathan is a junior this year. So Lori Hoover and her program, IMTV, been putting up with us all these years, haven't they?
New ones each time. Jace comes back. We'll give him credit.
Yeah.
He had his chance, but he came back again.
Came back again.
Rose is a rookie.
Blocked the punt. How about that?
Thank you.
Yeah, punt blocked in there by number 60. Is that Nathan Fry?
Nice job, Nathan.
All right.
The big man got in there.
Well, that's 2 turnovers here in the first 3.5 minutes for Stebbins. Block punt as well as that interception. Oh, let's take advantage of it one more time. Can we score again in one play?
I don't mind that.
I don't mind that. Hey, now, again, next year then, the Miami Valley League comes back.
Yes.
Yes, sir, and Stebbins is going to be part of it. Yep. So the Wave will be in with in the North Division, I believe, with Piqua, Troy, Sidney, and Vandalia. Sidney will head. I did say Sidney. No. Tip. Excuse me. Tip, Piqua, Troy, Vandalia, Greenville.
Right.
And then in the South will be Sidney, Stebbins, West Carrollton, Xenia, and Fairborn. Okay, we'll get that straight. But the old Miami Valley League started in, I think, 1932, something like that.
Well,
bringing it back,
when I was a sophomore, we were still in the MVL.
Yeah.
Then it changed to the SBBL. But
yeah, MVL the whole time I was in school, too. So, anyhow, hey, there's 8:32 to go here in the first quarter. Greenville with a 7-0 lead. Timeout on the field, and we'll take timeout here on the Wave, Channel 5.
Vikey calls the signals. There's a snap, handoff to Eldridge. Pups up the middle for 5 or 6 strong yards. Nice run. Good blocking up front. Getting those offensive linemen for the Wave. Number 55, Terry Miller. Number 58, Isaac Elliott. Titan Grody, number 59. Nathan Fry, number 60. And Wesley Schaefer, number 79.
Yeah, a young offensive line here. Second and 5. That's a nice 5-yard gain up the middle that time. Vikey's going to keep it and gets drilled.
Boy, nice tackle by number 44 that time. Delvin Hasty, a senior. 5'10", 175-pound linebacker. Well, we got 3rd and probably, it was like 6 to me, but they got 5 on the board.
Does look like 6 from up here, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Hey, we're not going to quibble over a yard.
For what yard short, we will.
Yeah, that's true, too. That's true also.
Just be a little quick pass.
Yep, going to fake it. No, pitched it. Yeah, Eldridge gains maybe 2.
2 tough yards. Well, it's going to bring a 4th down. You probably go for it here, I'm guessing.
Well, if not, it would be a 41-yard field goal. And Ethan Flannery's got a good leg, but I think right now take a chance and go for the first down. We got a timeout on the official.
Referee timeout. Looks like equipment adjustment. Yeah, you got to go out when you're.
Yeah, anything with equipment this year, you have to go out. Yeah, it's one of the Stebbins ball players, number 59.
Looks like, yep. Looks like
shoulder pad.
Yep.
Yeah, kind of flopping around out there, isn't it? Just get it tucked back in. 7:08 to go. Still early going here in this ball game. Kind of a slow ball game here with some incompletions. Wave scored early, and
Pikey takes a snap.
Pikey. Come on.
I can't see anybody.
There it is. Wide open.
Nice, John Butch. Good job.
Yeah, John Butch.
Had nice patience. Nice run, John. Don't.
Tyler Bikey, a nice job of just waiting till it popped open.
Yep. Just good quarterbacking. And John Butch got to the open. Nicely done. Big first down for the Wave. Keep his drive alive.
We've had 3 receivers on that side of the field, and as they ran their patterns, and I think Butch just kind of peeled off, hung around, and all of a sudden, there he was.
2 guys cleared. He got in the soft spot, and there it was.
A 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line. Wave trying to put another score on the board here, first half of the first quarter.
Hand off to Eldridge. He goes up the middle, but hard going there. He might get a yard, maybe.
Boy.
Defense was in there pretty good that time.
You know, they've got some decent size on their defensive line, don't they, Ty?
Yeah, they do. He said there's a couple
They've
pretty
got
big
some
guys.
pretty big hosses in there.
They got some linebackers there who can play downhill really well. So it's going to bring a 2nd and 9. And there's a penalty flag someplace.
It's too bad because Mikey walked in the end zone.
I think it was encroachment.
Is it offsides? All right.
Yeah,
Wave clapping their hands, so that's good. Maybe we'll take 5 yards. Nothing drives a coach madder than just lining up offsides. They didn't jump offsides; they lined up offsides.
Yeah. Those are shoot yourselves in the footers there.
Yeah, let's try that.
Number 25, Hayden Sharp.
Yeah, 2nd and 4 now. Landon Eldridge pounds in there.
Still running. Nicely
Good
done.
hard runner. He comes from that Eldridge bloodline. There's a lot of Eldridges that run a lot of yards.
You bet you had that family up, we'd be up.
Probably. That's like adding the hose apples up in basketball. Well, no, not anymore. It'd be the Gayozis, adding them up. A family with the most points combined. Well, this would be the most yardage from the line of scrimmage. Would be the Eldridge family, I'm sure.
They've had quite a nice run with that outfit.
5:47 left here, and the clock stopped. They're going to have a measurement? Yes, sir. Chain gang, Wayne Marker. I assume Scott Martin over there. Who's on the chain gang this year?
Used to be, it's Kevin or Rick. Jeff Jenkinson usually's out there.
Okay.
Of course, Ron.
Ron Apple, yeah.
Can't see who else is out there.
Yep. Came up a few inches short here. It'll bring up a 3rd and real short, and ball's going to be placed at the Stebbins 3-yard line. Stebbins' next 2 ball games, they play Kenton Ridge, and then they go to Troy. Troy's got a nice ball club again this year.
You know, Coach of theirs done a good job turning that program.
Yes, sir.
They were kind of down a little bit, and then
came in from Tip City, brought his dad, a longtime coach at Tip City.
Quite successful coach at Tip City.
Well, here's a big play, 3rd and 1. Ball at the 3-yard line, and clock starting to tick down here at 5:45. There we go. Touchdown. Standing up. Good blocking on the right side of the Wave line.
Wonderful blocking over there.
Opened up a nice hole, and Landon Eldridge took it in. That is his 6th touchdown in a little over, what,
so
4.5 quarters?
So far, this offensive line may not be as big as the defensive line they're playing against, but they're doing a really good job on that right side. Nicely done that time. Now, let's see if we can get this extra point here. Ethan, put that up there, buddy. Snaps down, kicks up, and it's good. All right, well, at the 5:40 mark, the Wave go on top, 14-0. We'll be back with the kickoff in a moment. Ready for the kick. Ready for the kickoff. Your score, 14-0. Eldridge has had 2 touchdowns. And the Wave have got 2 turnovers recovered that caused those touchdowns, or finally fed into those touchdowns.
Take advantage of what they give you.
You betcha.
Ethan Flannery, this will be his 3rd kickoff here, and we still have 5:40 to go here in the first quarter. Got another decent kick, going to come down to about the 11-yard line. Let's see if the Wave.
Good block there.
Boy, yeah, popped somebody up in the air, didn't it?
Oh, nice way to stick with it.
Yeah.
Nice tackle of the Wave.
That's
there.
Alec Fletcher.
Yeah, Alec put the knot on him. Nice.
But there was a Green Wave defender popped up in the air about 5 feet. Somebody nailed him. I don't know who it was, but it was a great block.
It was a good block. Knocked him off his feet.
Well, we've kept them pinned down to the 25 this time. They've been in 21, 25, and 41. So let's keep them down here and get the ball back. 2 turnovers been costly if you're a Stebbins Indian fan. And the Wave have cashed in both times.
Took the pass, got a brush on. Oh, nice catch over the
He
middle.
caught that time, didn't
Wow,
he?
good tackle
He
by
almost
Mark.
had 2 receivers wide open there.
Both of them came in the middle. That was a nice pass, nice catch.
Yeah, this Womack throws a pretty nice ball.
Yes, he does. Junior.
Yeah, just that one interception we got when it went through the receiver's hands.
6'4", 205 pounds. He's a pretty big guy.
Yeah, just a junior. Getting his chance to shine after last year's starter went back. And boy, going to be procedure,
I
offsides.
think maybe Nathan got that offside, maybe unless he was drawn off.
That's the Wave's first penalty tonight, I think, isn't it, Ty?
Yes, it is.
You know, last week the Wave only had very few penalties. They had just the 1 turnover in the ball game and played a pretty clean ball game. So keep it going here tonight.
Now it's 1st down and 5. Let's get another turnover. Back to pass again. Under some pressure, little holding action. Finds a man across the middle again.
Uh-oh. Yeah, Marcus Woods tried to rip the ball loose. In the meantime, the receiver takes it down inside the Wave 30.
They have success there right across that
That's
middle.
Andre Snow with the catch. Yeah, this Womack's finding some success throwing the ball over the middle, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
A little surprised by that. We've got a fairly veteran defensive backfield returning this year.
He has a soft spot between getting right behind our linebackers and in front of our safeties and corners. 1st and 10. Looking to the corner in a minute.
There it is again. Oh, nice catch. 1st down again.
Yeah.
That was almost a duplicate of the Marcus Wood interception. A little bit high and a nice catch that time.
Nice catch by number 15. That's Dylan Long, 6'2" senior. Another nice pass. That was on the money. Stebbins marching right down here. Going to need to stop her right here, guys. Let's go, Wave.
1st and 10 at the 13. There we go.
We got him. All right,
Nathan Fry crashed in there. No, was that
number
Fry?
50. That was Drew Quinn.
Drew Quinn.
Nicely done, Drew. Drew Quinn, senior, 6', 210 pounder.
He missed the game last week. He had some minor surgery and had stitches, and they were afraid that if he had any contact, the stitches would break loose. So good to see him out there his senior year. Missed that first game, now back strong on the second one. This is the second long.
Blitz.
Intercept that thing.
Oh, wow. Good rush that time, by the way, put on by number 60. There we go.
Fry
that was, Nathan Fry.
Yeah, Womack was lucky to get rid of it. He was throwing off his back foot and had nothing on it. So
Nathan comes off here. We got to make sure we got a substitute in. Needs a breather. Number 53 checks in for the Wave. That's Caleb Bingham, Jr. 3rd down and long. So 4 down territory, I'm sure. Across the middle again. Wow, just on the outside. Had him.
Had him.
Wow, boy, just a little long. He was open.
Yeah, he was there. The pass was just a little thrown in front of him. So they're going to kick field goal, looks like, Ty. See what kind of kicker they've got here. I'm not sure who their kicker is. I guess we'll find out here shortly.
29, maybe? 28, 29?
No, 28. Gage Fosberg?
Gage Fosberg. Well, it's the first time we've seen him. They haven't kicked off yet, so senior lines it up.
This will be a 35-yard field goal attempt. They got enough people on there? They got plenty of time on the play clock down there. 18 seconds left. It's going to be a long kick here, a 35-yarder.
Nice snap, trouble.
Yeah. Uh-oh, this is going to be an interception?
Yep.
Oh, ball's popped loose. I think Greenville got it back.
Wow. I think Colton Zumbrin intercepted it, then I think he
popped
fumbled
loose.
It, but the Wave hopped on it, so that's a big turnover again. A bad snap.
Yeah, a little bit high, couldn't handle it. Then kind of panicked and threw it up in no man's land.
Gary Repremium almost.
Yeah. You know, most of the people listening to this won't know that reference, but
hopefully out there somebody. That's a trivia question.
That's a trivia. Who's Gary or Premium? And what did he do after he retired from football with the Miami Dolphins? He made neckties.
But bum bum.
Yeah, there you have it. See, I'm taking over for Bill Booker and all that trivia that's absolutely, worthless. Well, hey, the third turnover here, and the Wave take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
And off. He kept it. Well, I thought he had him handed off.
Boy, I tell you, he's doing a great job. Look at this running by Eldridge. Look at him cut back.
What a great job. I thought he handed off to Ewing, and my golly, he didn't. Hung right on the ball. What a great job.
That's twice tonight on that option play where Bikey holds on to it to the last second and pitches, and all of a sudden, Landon Eldridge has running room, and Landon Eldridge does a nice job of making cuts.
Yes, he does.
He cuts back against the grain and misses, makes tacklers miss.
Todd was doing a great job back. Not only you have to be an athlete to be a quarterback, you have to be smart. He's smart with that, can read the defense.
Yeah.
Nicely done, young
1st and 10 at the 32 with 3:25 left.
Plenty of time.
Boy, plenty of time's right.
Across the middle, has Butch cross it. Butch has it. Breaks one tackle, two tackles. Nicely done. Way to hang on to John Butch. Nice pass. Plenty of time. The offensive line.
Did a nice job of pass blocking.
O-line. Way to go, Hogs up front.
Nice.
Yeah, he could have stayed back there another 3 or 4 seconds and picked receivers out.
Big first down for the Wave.
He stands good in the pocket too. He doesn't get happy feet or anything.
Yeah.
He delivers the ball well. Good little athlete, Tyler Bikey. I say that, and then he throws away the easiest pass of the night. Tried to hit Marcus Wood out here in the flat.
I just looked for the gold shoes, and I could tell it's Marcus Wood.
This is his third year. He's a junior, third year started and played a lot as a freshman.
Good athlete, Marcus Wood.
Be a point guard again in basketball this year.
That brings up a second down for the Wave. Ball on their 42. Calling the signals again. There's a quick pitch.
Good blocking. Landon's got enough speed to usually get outside and picks up maybe a yard.
Good defense that time.
23 came up then.
He sure did. Closed. Ryan Hiles, a senior. Also had help from number 25, Jaron Porter, another senior.
Ryan Hiles.
Got him by his shirt and dug him down. So 3rd and 10.
Wave's third offensive possession of the night here. Scored on the other 2. Gotten the ball back all 3 times on turnovers. About every way you could imagine, right?
You betcha. Oh, yeah, block punt.
Interception, and another interception off a bad snap from center. That's it. Get out of there. Hang on. Picks up about 3, maybe down to about the 38.
4. Yeah, down to 38. 1, 2, 3, maybe 4
maybe
yards,
4.
Maybe. Yeah. Coming out of 4th and 6. I'm going for it.
Why not? Seems like we've been able to move the ball pretty well.
May not, but I'm going for it. I like our chances there.
Yeah, your decision won't put food on your table either.
No.
Hey, we're going for it. 4th and 7 at the 39.
Well, the next game I call will be my first. Back, rolls out. Good blocking there.
They're getting.
Got him.
Nice, Alex Fletcher.
Pass. Nice, and keep his foot in bounds. Fletcher, good pass on the money. Alex Fletcher, nice catch, keeping feet in ground. Pretty pass by Tyler Bikey. That was on the money.
It's my next door neighbor there. Took care of the swimming pool and things while we were on vacation this year, Alex Fletcher.
Oh my golly, good man.
Yeah, nice conversion on a 4th and long.
Butch will check out, take a breather.
1:46 left here in the Wave with that 14-0 lead over Stebbins Ball Club that came in smart from a loss to a tough Carroll Ball Club last week.
Straight ahead, hand off to Eldridge.
Boy,
nice tackle, but got a good gain. Good blocking up front. Good saving tackle. I think number 8 got him. That's number 11, I think.
Landon Eldridge has good acceleration. When he gets the ball, first step, he's off.
And then he sees the hole. He has good vision. I mean, that's
a good runner.
Very good runner. Has all the tools.
We start him, about 7, 8 yards behind the line of scrimmage, so he has a little time to see where the hole opens up. Give it this time, and Bikey keeps it. Touchdown here. Get in there, Tyler.
Yes, touchdown.
No.
Yeah, right there.
They did call it. Okay,
right
great.
Corner. Nice run by Tyler Bikey, and the Wave go up 20-0.
Wow.
Nicely done. Good keep. Good keep.
Yep.
Good read. I'm telling you, That young man's worth his weight in gold here at the quarterback
And
position.
Colton Zumbrud had
What
a
a great
real nice block out
Yes,
there
he
to
did.
spring him.
Nice job, 16. Good blocking. That was sweet. Good block downfield. That was a total team effort there.
Well, 20-0, and we still have 1:09 to
Get
go
up
here.
there.
Yeah, how about that?
That's good. 21-0. Well, good job. We'll kick off again. Well, your score 21-0 with 1:09 remaining in the first quarter. We'll take a break here as we get ready for the kickoff. Well, welcome back, everybody. 21-0 your score as old number 82, Ethan Flannery, is going to kick off again. He's got a tired leg, and for the right reasons.
Yeah, this will be his 4th kickoff, and he's converted 3 extra points. So, yeah, the 7th time he's put his foot to the ball here in the first quarter. You know, Stebbins has moved the ball against us a little bit, but then we've buckled down and we've,
Not broke.
Yeah, that's right.
It's going to be a little short kickoff, a line drive, taken at the 10-yard line. Pass miss. Slowed him down, got him down. All right.
Yeah, back at a 26.
All right. I think first hit might have been number 27 for the Wave. Bradley Wynn, sophomore. Taken down also a little help there with number 38 for the Wave. That's Josiah Greitz.
Field looks good again this year, doesn't it? This is second year? Second year, right?
Second year.
Second year for the artificial turf, and it looks great.
They do a good job. The guys take care of this. And
I mentioned
track
you
field,
folks,
Jennings Field looks great.
Friends of Harmon Field, always willing to accept donations as they try to collect more money to get the next part of this 4-phase project going here.
Back to pass. Oh, wow. Good coverage that time. Number 42 for the Wave, Matt Bolton. Was on the defense that time, was step for step. Pass is just a little high, but good coverage by the Wave.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but Stebbins, just about every pass they've thrown has been over the middle, right? They haven't gone outside with anything. The one time they did, well, no. That was even a slant pattern down here on the first interception.
Yep.
Yeah. This is Womack rolling to the side, and
Oh, got behind him.
So just as soon as I say something about all their passes over the middle, they go outside with it. That's a nice throw. They're getting open.
Well, I tell you what, he got between Zumbrum and our safety and didn't close it. A good throw at the time. He just got happened between there before the safety could close in.
Yeah, their receivers are doing a nice job of finding some open spots in our defensive backfield, and Womack, for the most part, has been able to put the ball on the target.
He's got a good arm.
We got a penalty here.
I think block in the back or a clip.
Is that what they're called? Well, that's good for the Wave because that was about a 25-yard pickup.
That's going to be a biggie. So
it's going to be a first down. Yeah, block in the back.
Yep.
Block in the back, so that goes from the end of the play, so it's still a first down for Stebbins. And it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Indians at their 42-yard line. 48 seconds to go here in the first quarter on the scoreboard here at Miami Valley Hospital North Stadium at Harmon Field. And that's a mouthful.
The middle. Nice hole.
Uh-oh. Yeah, nice run.
Down by John Butch.
And his helmet pops out. He'll have to sit out. Nice run by Martin that time.
I'll tell you, he's a scat back. He's really quick and stronger than what he looks like. But nice hole. He popped that hole, and good job blocking by the offensive line that time by Stebbins.
You know, it's going to be interesting when we look at the stats here at the end of the first quarter. Stebbins has piled some yardage up against us, but like you said, we've bent but not broken. Ball's at the 44-yard line of the Wave, 1st and 10. Womack, oh boy, we had him and let him loose. Oh no. A tip pass and going to the house is number 15.
Wow. Well, they got a break that time.
That's Dylan Long catch the deflection off his teammate's hands, and all of a sudden it's 21-6. We had him back there.
Yeah, we had
Womack, he got loose and put the ball there and tip drill and pulled in by Dylan Long.
Miller and Fry had him right there, and he got through. Then still they completed the pass, that tip. Well, I guess they need one of those. Once you have the bad overthrows, you get one of these lucky ones that go in.
Yeah. Well, this time a strange formation for an extra point. We'll see what happens here.
They'll try for the extra point.
Yeah, they kind of were going to see how Greenville lined up to defend that, and they decided, well, let's just go ahead and line up for the
Plenty of time.
kick.
That's a good snap that time. Ooh,
I
got
think
it.
he hooked it. No, he got it through, didn't he?
Well, at the 9-second mark, your score is 21-7 here at Harmon Field. We'll be back with a kickoff in a moment.
Got it.
Welcome back, everybody. Well, we're getting ready for the kickoff. This is the first kickoff for Stebbins. Kicking off be Gage Fosberg, senior. Well, touchdown at 9 seconds to go by Stebbins on a tip pass. And they were able to get the pass and put it in. Extra point was good. Your score 21-7. Wave on top. Back for the Wave is Woods and Butch.
It's going to be Fosberg. Is that who's kicking
Yep.
off?
It's a Fosberg.
Let's see what kind of leg he's got. Not too bad.
Nope.
Going to come over about the 14-yard line.
Breaks a tackle, but it gets about the 29-yard line and finally brought down.
He paid the price for that extra 2 yards.
Yes, he did.
He got hit about 4 times.
Good ball player. Just a junior. Played a lot last year. Sophomore was did a great job.
I've got to watch. I have a tendency to lean out in front of the camera here down at that end of the field.
Yeah, I got kind of. I'm
Yeah, I know.
squeezing on Ryan here.
You know, it's going to be nice when it does come to pass. We have a new stadium along with the new press box. Not that this one's bad, but we're pretty crowded, and we've got some pillars that really blocks parts of the field from time to time. So.
Okay, Bucky gets the snap, hands off to Murray. Murray.
Yeah, nothing there. That'll be the last play of the first quarter here.
Ewing gets nothing to Murray, so that'll be into the first quarter. Your score: Greenville 21, Stebbins 7. Alex and I'll be back with second quarter action in a moment. Welcome back, everybody. 21-7 your scores. Begin the second quarter here. Wave with a second down and 11 yards to go on their own 27-yard line.
This will be the first time we've really had to maybe put an extended drive together. First score was from 51 yards out, and everything else has been kind of down in Stebbins territory. Bike, he keeps it.
And
nice 6, maybe
yards,
3-4 yards.
If you get a broke that tackle, there's been a lot of running room there.
Well, here we've got 3rd and long, Ty, about 3rd and 7. Ball's resting at the Wave 32-yard line. It'd be nice to convert this so we don't have to have our first punt of the night.
Same formation we had last time. Eldridge is taking a breather these last 2 snaps.
Got 3 receivers out here. Well, I'm not sure who Tyler's trying to hit. Somebody broke a route off or what happened, but there wasn't anything there, and we're going to have to punt for the first time tonight. I don't know if that's a pass intended for Logan Sibley.
I'm not sure.
Sophomore wide receiver. Was the only one close to it. It's a good thing it hit the ground because the only guy close to it was a Stebbins defender.
I think he's thinking someone was going to be someplace and wasn't. But
Well, who's punting for us back there? That Flannery, I assume, again, yes. He had one punt last week for 31 yards down Eaton, the only time that we've had to punt. Uh-oh. Boy, that's something we've had trouble with historically. He's got a nice kick out of it, though.
And got a bounce.
Yeah.
Number 15
got Dylan Longer caught the touchdown pass, got hammered in the back there, turned his back as the ball went by, and he got hurt. He's a hurting puppy there.
Yes, he is.
Throws his helmet off, and oh my. Gonna go over and throw up, I think.
Yeah, he got, that's not good.
No, he got nailed. I'm not sure that's quite legal, but we got away with it, so we'll take it that way. Yeah, he's
incidental.
He's kind of leaning up against the bleachers there, isn't he?
Yeah.
Very nice drive.
Yeah, that hurt.
Yes, that did.
Well, Stebbins takes over, trailing 21-6. In case you just joined it, the Wave struck quickly on a long run by Eldridge and had a 21-0 lead, and all of a sudden on a tip pass and a conversion, 21-7.
And up the middle, nice tackle.
Oh, just got him. Tony Sells.
Yeah, Tony Sells got in there. It would have been trouble. Good job, Tony Sells.
Yeah, because there's some running room there, and Sells just tripped him up. Kind of opened up our defensive front there that time.
Yes, it did. Tony Sells, Jr., played a lot last year, obviously.
How about that? Good technique that time by the left tackle, number 79 for the Stebbins Indians, Cody Spencer. He got in great position to, pass block and stuff. The only trouble was they hadn't snapped the ball yet. But he looked good form-wise.
Yes. Well coached.
Well coached. Well coached.
Well, that's going to break up a 2nd down and 14. The ball on the 25-yard line. Evans. Big defense right here. There's another.
There it is again. Timeout that called by the Indians. You got a little discombobulated out there.
Just
hey, let's take a look at some other ball games. We talked about that big game with Fairmont down at Northmont and then Xenia playing Troy. But a Butler Ball Club that kind of took it on the chin last week plays Tecumseh tonight. And then Piqua, who CJ beat by, 20-some points, I believe it was.
Piqua's not a bad club.
And Piqua's not a bad club. That's why when we go down to CJ next week, we'll see what kind of ball club we got here. Piqua takes on Lima Senior. And then just some games around the cross-county conference.
Arcanum's at National Trail. Bradford's at Troy Christian. Miami, Mississauga Valley, which won last week, is at New Bremen. Tri-Village at Dixie. And Delphus St. John.
Delphus
Jefferson now, is at Versailles. And Versailles took one on chin last week.
Oh, man, Salina. Yeah, Tri-County North there at Ansonia. Been interesting to see how the county teams develop. The Bradford, I feel kind of sorry for those kids. You only got 13 kids on the team. That's a tough road to hoe, boy. You play them both ways, you get hurt. And
it's just almost, had to have a special session to see if they're going to field the team. And
right.
That's
Martin, tripped up that time, number 10.
Ethan Saylor. Saved a big gain there. Good job, Ethan.
It'll be 3rd and 11 here. 10:25 to go in the first half, and away with that 21-7 lead.
Well, let's see. Obviously a pass play. Gets away from some.
Finds a man over the middle, and good tackle.
Job.
Yeah, good open field tackle.
Who was that? Got them nicely done. Tony Sells. Nicely done, Tony. Well, it was a good rush, by the way. Put pressure on.
Mm-hmm.
Bring up a 4th down. That's good. This will be the 4th 11 of the punt. Team comes in, and back was Marcus Wood.
Well, this will be the first punt of the game for Stebbins.
Well, one was blocked.
Oh, we had blocked, yeah. It never got off his foot, so I'm not counting it as a punt.
That's true.
It's a turnover. Yeah, Marcus Wood's back deep.
Second attempt. To put it
Second attempt. They bounce it back. Oh, he's going to run and get a first down? Nope, steps out of bounds. He went to the wrong marker. We were going to take over first down.
Wow, good field
That's
position.
better than a punt by far, for the Wave.
Well, I think someone would have knocked him out, but I think you're right. He probably thought that was a marker. And
he went to the wrong marker. He thought that was the first down marker, and here it was.
He could have got a couple yards, but I think a Wave was right there.
Yeah. Well, good field position now for the Wave, deep in Stebbins territory at the 29, first down, and clock running with 8:54 to go, and first down for Greenville. Another score here would be pretty sweet right now, wouldn't it?
Yep.
Open it, get that one back we gave up on the tip pass.
The Elders are back in for this series.
Got to keep that man healthy. Blakey, there's another late flip. That just gives Eldridge enough time to get up to speed and take a look and see what's ahead of him. Makes a nice cut.
Saving tackle, but number 21, Dan Johnson, sophomore, came up and made a tackle to stop Eldridge because Eldridge had some running room after that.
Mm-hmm.
Young man came up and made a nice tackle. And Eldridge that's an open field tackle on Eldridge. That's pretty tough to do.
Yes, sir. That's a 2nd and 8. 27-yard line of Stebbins. Not much there.
Saw that. Yeah, defense read that one.
Not much there that time.
Well, we got 3rd and a long 7.
Zumbrum along with
Butch.
and then
Wood.
to the right, and then Wood and Fletcher split wide on the left. So 4 wide receivers coming out this time.
Ewing in the backfield to motion.
Oh, how about a reverse to Butch? Did you see that?
Yes.
Marcus Wood got a pitch and then handed it right back to Butch going the other way, and it's going to be close.
I think he got him stopped.
A
not
little
yard
short. Yeah, it's going to be a 4th and maybe a yard. That's kind of a gutsy little call right there. 3 people handling the ball.
Yep. Nice call. Well, see who can get the 1 yard here.
I think the waiver may be calling
2
for a penalty against Stebbins on, I don't know if it was a horse collar tackle or what they thought it was, but they were kind of giving the refs a little bit of the business over here. 4th and short, 1st down. How about this? Nice run.
Boy, stretched it out there. Good job. Yep. Nice hole on the right side, and Eldridge hits it. Nobody hits that hole better. It could be just a crack, and Eldridge can get through it.
Yeah.
Big 1st down for the Wave. Keep this drive alive. 7 minutes remaining here in the half.
I'm trying to think who Eldridge reminds me of. Zach Melling, maybe a little quicker, but he hits the hole about as quick as Zach did. And then also we had a young man named Corey Connect, maybe 7-8 years ago, that also accelerated that way. How about that?
Wood.
How about that? Marcus Wood.
Quick pass. Good blocking on the edge by the Wave. And Marcus turned the corner. I think Butch is out there blocking. Zumbrum, good job out there.
And it's quickly 27-7. We get that score back now. Open it back up to a 3-touchdown lead.
Nice try by the Wave.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's only 29 yards, and we'll take a lot this year if we get
Betcha.
Better go 29
and
and 79, right? As long as it ends in 6, that's right. Ethan Flannery trying to go 4 for 4.
Good snap, got it up and in. Got it.
That was a good hold by Bikey that
sure
time. The
that
snap was a little low, and he straightened it up, and
got it done.
Flannery bangs it through.
Well, it's 6:46 remaining in the half. The Wave go on top, 28-7. We'll be back for the kickoff in a moment. Welcome back, everybody, as number 82 kicks again, Ethan Flannery. He's getting a workout tonight on the good side, that is. Gets the ball down, he'll kick off. Can't choose back for the Stebbins Indians. Trying to read that. And it was number 2, maybe. Dalton Cox. No, number 1.
Number 1's got it.
Out of bounds it goes. That was Kelby Cox, a junior.
Yeah, Jacob Goldsmith, a senior on the tackle there. We kind of forced him to the sideline, and Goldsmith kind of finished him off.
Okay, they'll have decent field position. Ball on the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 for Stebbins. Well, let's stop right here. Another score. Alex,
yes, exactly. Exactly.
Rooting for the green and white. There's some future green and white young men down there.
They introduced a lot of the Pee Wee football players tonight. Pre-game ceremonies. Keep them coming. Keep that pipeline rolling, right?
Betcha.
This is Womack. Fix the handoff. He's going to keep it.
No, there's
nothing there.
The Wave right there at time.
You know, he's a big kid. What do you say, 6'4", about
208?
208, big kid.
Big guy.
We had 4 of them hit him. It took a while to get him down to the ground.
205, big guy. 6'4", 205. He's a load.
That was Colton McCartney in there. And McCartney last week, he's kind of a load for us. 6'1", 230, a sophomore, plays in the defensive line. He had, let's see, what did he have? I wrote him down. Yeah, he had 5 tackles last week down at Eaton. Some young players out there on the defensive lines. Womack, nice up. Oh, boy. Threw it right to Butch.
He's going all the way. Get in there, Drew. All right, John, touchdown.
Nice.
That a baby.
Yep. Butch read the route,
all right.
jumped in front of it.
What a player. I tell you, as a sophomore, he was pretty darn tough last year.
Yes, he was.
And he's showing his mettle again this year. Wow, big score for the Wave. And just like that, in a matter of a blink of an eye, the Wave go up 34-7. And waiting for the extra point.
That's so much a blink of an eye, they didn't get it on the scoreboard yet, did they?
I'm still blinking. There was a signal for touchdowns.
So. You know, I don't know if Womack didn't see him or not, but Butch just sat right there in the passing lane and hit him right in the chest and took it to the house. All right.
Nicely done.
All right. Oh, at the one, he
1
didn't
yard
get
line.
in.
Oh, my golly.
Oh, he didn't get in. I thought he did.
Oh, man.
I think everybody in the stands thought that, too.
Well, he should put him in running back.
Yeah.
Run it in here.
Yeah,
well, I take that back. It's 21-7. So
well, maybe that's why the scoreboard didn't change.
maybe I didn't blink. I had something in mind when
That's
I
on the far corner from where we're at. So from here, it looked like he stretched out and got it in. Obviously, we didn't have the best angle.
No, we're 1,000 feet away from
Yeah,
that.
this will be a touchdown here.
And it is.
How about
there we
Eldridge
go.
on the
That's
hop?
a 6.
Now it's 34-7.
Eldridge has his 3rd touchdown tonight.
And 7 altogether, and haven't even played a game and a half yet.
Well, Ethan Flannery will try to boot it in again. Well, the Wave are taking advantage of every opportunity given to them.
Yeah, we're converting. Yeah, we're converting what they give us. See if we can go 5 for 5 here. See if we get a good. There, we got a good snap. Bangs it.
And got it. There we go. 35-7. Your score, 5:54 remaining in the half. We'll be back for the kickoff in just a second. Your Wave on top, 35-7. Welcome back, everybody, as Ethan Flannery tees it up one more time. Your score, if you just joined us, 35-7. Wave have taken advantage of several turnovers and converted them.
Oh, kind of blooped it up that time.
That's a trouble one.
Hey, well, that's not
Right
bad
down
coverage.
there, no.
Back to the 31-yard line.
Nice tackle. Number 9 for the
Now-
Wave, Alec Fletcher.
Whether Flannery did that intentionally or not, it ended up okay for the Wave. No run back on that.
Nope.
That's about where they've been returning the ball anyhow, around the 30-yard line. So
Good job by Alec Fletcher getting down there pretty quick.
well, let's see if we can maybe get it back and put one more on there and get that running clock again this year.
That's sweet.
If a team has a 30-point lead in the second half, they keep the clock running even through incompletions, balls
Everything
out of
except for
bounds,
injury
everything
or
but injuries.
change of possession.
Yep. Be kind of sweet to be on that end for a change, huh?
Kid. Handoff at the middle. Breaks a tackle right there to bring him down. Tony Sells, number 29.
Boy, he's having a good game defensively, isn't he?
Here he is.
That Wave defensive line, for the most part, has played pretty well here tonight.
No kidding.
McCartney, along with Miller, Quinn.
Rotating
Fry.
Fry's in there.
Yeah, your linebackers, number 25, Hayden Sharp. Yeah, like I say, we've bent some, but haven't broken. So,
DeMurray Ewing's out there as well. Oh, fumble.
boy, get the ball. Should be a Greenville ball.
Yeah. All right, another bad snap and recovered it.
Yeah, bad
Number
snapping.
50 is Drew Quinn. Got it in there. All right, way to bust in there. Good job, Wave.
And Womack that time, it was a bad snap, but instead of falling on the ball, he bent over, tried
Right.
to pick it up, and just he went to pick it up, he got hit, and the ball popped out of there. And
A bad play.
boy, another short field. What, Ty? This is at least the fourth time we've had a short field. We had the block punt. We had an interception. We've had
the
had
punt
the
that ran out.
Yeah, ran out. Yeah, so this will be the fourth time I think we've taken over inside Stebbins' 30-yard line.
The thing is, they haven't punted yet. Stebbins has not punted.
No, they haven't. They haven't gotten a punt away yet. Let's put it that way.
They've been in formation twice.
Yes. Well, let's pound it in here again and really put this thing on ice.
Nice. Tucked him in.
Come on,
tackle.
Marcus. This should be a touchdown. See if he's got the quickness to get in.
Nope, good
Good tackle. Inside the 10.
Try to sucker the cornerback in, but no, he didn't. He did a good job.
Tyler's done a nice job at that quarterback position of handling the ball. And he's doing some fakes. He's reading his options, making the pitches out in the flat. Nice little throw that time. Very impressed with Tyler Bikey here in the early going of this season.
Yeah, it's not only a good athlete, but obviously
smart.
Smarts.
Yeah.
Good combination to have at quarterback.
This is 1st and goal at the 6.
Handoff to Eldridge.
Oh, this is too easy, too easy. How about
Nobody there.
41-7? Wow.
Good job. I tell you what, the O-line, he says, feed me. Number 55 coming off. Terry Miller said,
is he doing
just
it?
keep feeding.
4:46 to go here in the first half, and this is a chance to go up 42-7.
Wave are executing very well tonight.
They're going to have to ice Ethan Flannery's leg down after this thing, won't they?
Yeah.
Thank golly. Let's see if we can get another good snap here. Get a little consistency in the snap. There we go.
Nice one. And
boy, that's a line drive.
There.
Yeah.
Wow.
That thing never got more than about 11 feet up in the air, did it?
No. Here's they getting tired of that short kickoff and the extra point. Well, 4:46 remaining. Your Wave on top, 42-7. We'll be back with the kickoff in a second. Welcome back, everybody. 4:46 remaining in the first half. Your score, Greenville 42, Stebbins 7. Another kick here by Flannery. Kicks up. He booms this one now. That goes back a little further. And trying to keep your zone, keep your lanes. Good job. Oh, it breaks a tackle.
Yeah, there we go.
Got him. Good job.
Didn't get him
defense.
outside, yeah. Nice job that time of containment.
Good job. Good job with the Wave. Kick off that time. Good coverage.
Bradley Wynn, a 850-pound sophomore, with one of the initial hits that time.
And Jacob Goldsmith helped finish him off.
You know, you take a look at this Wave roster, I mean, we're pretty well split. We've got quite a few sophomores and juniors playing here tonight.
That's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, see, we suit up here. The defense comes out. We have Caleb Bingham in now for the Wave. Quinn Drew still out there. And I think 56, Colton McCartney on the line. Your linebackers are still the same. Hand off the middle. Good tackle that time.
Mm-hmm. Might
Right
mention that
tackle by McCartney and Ewing.
mention that this is the first of 5 telecasts here on YouTube, as well as the Wave Channel 5, Greenville Public Access TV, all home games. Time will have coming your way, and next telecast is going to be in 3 weeks when they take on the West Carrollton Pirates. Come in here on the road the next 2 weeks.
That's right. Big one down at Chaminade.
Little pump fake going deep. He's got a
Got
man. Nice catch. Nice
Got
pass.
behind.
Yep.
Well, he got behind the Waves' Matt Bolton that time, and Zumbrum couldn't get over there in time to help out. Got to stop the search.
What happened was he gave a little pump fake that time, brought her back up, and the receiver blew on by. And I tell you, Womack kid's got a pretty good arm. He laid it in there that time.
Sure did.
3:54 to go here, and Stebbins' little sign of life. They're down at the Wave 34-yard line. 34-yard line.
And they moved the ball fairly well against the Wave defense.
I'm going to say their statistics aren't going to look too bad, but the score is just...
Good pass. He's under pressure. Got hit that time. Ewing hit him, but he got the pass away. Picked up about 5 yards, so maybe 4. So it'll be 2nd and 6 to go. Get a good pass off there. Good defense by the Wave. Had good coverage. Just made a nice pass. Good pressure also. Ewing in there. Matt Keeper finds a hole.
Yeah, had some room to run that time, didn't he? Got his first down. No,
checking
stop
in for the Wave is Titan Grote.
Stop the clock with 3:16 left as they move the chains. I think they're moving it.
Yeah. There they go. But 3:16. Hate to see him score right here. We'll keep him out of the board here. All right, here we go. Got to stop him. D. Hand off at the middle. Big hole again.
Boy, big holes right. He's going to take it to the house, or we're going to stop it. Boy, nice run, and a good tackle that time by Butch.
That's a saving touchdown there, but he had a huge hole in that right side.
Their right side, their offensive line just crumbled our defensive wall that time.
Picked the linebacker off for 2 along the way. There we go. Got a D up here. 3-minute mark. Hand off. Thank you. I tripped over the line there.
Yeah, I was going to say, did he trip over the quarterback's foot, or what happened?
That was big. It keeps the clock running, but boy. That was huge.
Yeah, after he had such a pretty run in the first play, that time it looked like he was slipping on 3 or 4 banana peels right there, didn't he? I'm hearing this little squeal in the background. I thought, well, is it coming off our camera or off the soundboard? No. It's coming off the air conditioning unit behind us. You hearing that little squeal?
Yeah.
Second and goal to go from the 6-yard line.
It's not a good thing.
Not a good thing.
All these bodies in here.
He gets the snap.
This is 2nd and 6,
Pass.
2nd and goal.
Going to keep it. Nice job,
All right.
defense.
All right.
Good coverage in the secondary. Womack had to tuck it and keep it. So 3rd and 5. It's definitely 4-down territory for them, but got a D up wave.
I am sure that this is 4-down territory.
Ty, we're really hoping we hold him here because
No kidding.
that running clock sounds pretty good in the second half right now, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. And we get the ball to kick off.
That's
so.
right. This is 3rd and goal at the 5. Minute 45.
Looking.
Uh-oh.
No.
Threw it low. Had a man there, but just didn't
Got a
get the ball
flag
to him.
down. Somebody's either holding or on us or them.
Let's see what happens here. Ineligible receiver?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, man.
Had one of their linemen evidently got downfield on that. Sometimes when they have a quarterback roll out like that, and the lineman thinks, well, I got a block, and they get downfield.
Or they didn't had too many, the right guys on the line. You know,
Could be.
Sometimes that happens too. Not the offensive line, but one of the split outs. Well, regardless, it's a good break for the Wave.
We'll take it.
Either make it 4th and 5, or you set it back 5.
All right. And Stebbins calls timeout.
Well, a timeout on the field. 1:44 remaining. 4th and 5 for Stebbins. I tell you.
We'll have halftime stats here for you a little bit later on. Maybe pick up a little bit of the Green Wave Marching Band of Pride, their halftime show.
We'll have Stebbins Band first coming on. Greenville Band of Pride did a good pregame show.
Yeah, a little different entry and so forth
Yeah,
this
I
year.
like
Yeah.
that. No fanfare.
That's right, no fanfare. Just a beautiful night for high school football,
Gorgeous.
isn't it? My gosh, you can't want any better evening for this.
Well, it's a big defensive stand. Means a heck of a lot. They can hold them there. Definitely momentum's on our side, but it'd be nice to go in with this lead and then get the kickoff. Get that clock running. Well, a lot of things can happen here. See what we do, D.
Stebbins takes the field. Greenville slowly gets
Them draw them offside. 4th and 5, but they can't.
4th and 5.
Well, let's see, they run out of the same basic formation all the time, don't
They got fairly much so.
Put a man in good pressure. Oh, and had a man, and he catch it?
Yes, he
Bobbled
did.
it and brought it in. How
Wow,
about that?
That's boy, nicely done by David Hasty. 5 foot 745 pound. He bobbled it and took it in. Wow.
Womack was rolling to his left, just kind of flipped it to him, and it popped up in the air, and he pulled it back in before he hit the ground. So 42-13.
They've had 2 touchdowns on kind of bobbles and catches, so they stuck with it. Well, that's too bad for the Wave.
We're out of timeout. Timeouts remaining for Stebbins.
Now, this is that strange formation where they put six linemen over to one side, kind of size up what the defense is doing, and they come back and line up in a regular.
We get a bad snap here.
Yeah, let's see, 42-13. Well, that shuts down the running clock to start the second half, doesn't it?
Blocked.
Yeah, that's a
Can't advance
slow.
it, but that's
They're really slow in getting those points off, and a good job of rushing from the outside
Really?
edge. Was that Eldridge that blocked it?
Eldridge got it. At least he recovered it. Well, be it as it may, what's nice about this, we still have a minute 38. We still have a chance to run that ball back down, hopefully, here.
Well, with a minute 38 left, Greenville leads 42-13, and let's take a timeout here on the Wave, Channel 5.
We're back, ready to kick off here. It's the first real official kickoff for Stebbins. Or second, I guess, because Butch caught the first one. That's a nice kick now. He catch that at the 3-yard line. It's going to be a long way to Tipperary.
And he finds a small sliver.
Hang on.
Hang on, he did. Wow, he got hit and popped back. So made a nice run back there. We got the ball.
That was a nice kick that time.
Real nice kick. A lot of hang time. Got him back to the 3-yard line. So
Yeah.
minute 30, if the Wave can get down here and score now, it'd be sweet, and then get the kickoff the second half. Don't want to.
Well, the thing is, right now we don't want to have a turnover that's going to, let them have a chance to score here before the end of the half.
We get the ball at the kickoff.
So I think the way we've moved the ball, though, I think we maybe take a chance or two here and see what happens. Got a little cushion here, 29-point lead. Uh-oh. And as soon as I say that, we bobble a handoff. And fortunately, Landon Eldridge is able to fall on top of it. That's the first time we've had a bobble on an exchange.
Right. Wow. Would that be...
That'd have been bad news right there, yeah.
Coaches, we're taking our time. Use the whole clock.
Yeah, maybe let's just
go in and happy.
And Stebbins has no timeouts left, so we could basically run this down without even having to think about a punt. So, yeah, we've got plenty of time now.
He saw that bobble and said, okay, let's just take it easy here.
If we put it in the air, I'll be surprised.
So will everybody.
There we go. Or we can just break it and go the distance. Landon Eldridge.
Nice blocking downfield by Wood.
He might have a chance to take
Wood's doing a good job.
Nice cutback. Down to the 18-yard line.
Nice running by Marcus Wood, shielding him down there.
A 54-yard run.
Good couple broken tackles, good hold. But Marcus Wood, his credit, was shielding and running interference.
He's taking care of two defenders just by being there.
Yeah.
52-yard ramble. He had a 54-yard run, and he had a 51-yard touchdown burst on the first offensive possession of the game for the Wave. So he's putting some yardage up now.
Be nice, sweet to put this in the end zone here.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Come on, Wave.
Just another huge run from
Well, we have a timeout with 42-13, your score. And it's been all Wave, and Eldridge has got to have.
He's got to have 100. Yeah, we had 105 yards on two runs. So, and he's had what, 3 touchdowns so far?
Yep.
Yeah. He's piling up some stats here. He's making up for having to miss that last half of his sophomore year and then all of last year. That was too bad. Yeah, that was too bad.
So here we go.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't play yet. And I'll try to figure it out.
Well, let's see if we can take this home.
Plenty of time left. We do have timeouts. Let's see if we can finish the job. This is our pass. This is our pass formation.
Mm-hmm. And we got Wood back here. Let's see if we bring him out and give him the ball late. Nope. End zone.
Very long. Had him.
Had him.
Had him long.
Yeah, they just brought Marcus across the formation there and popped him out to the sideline.
Yeah, Mikey knew it. He clapped his hands. Let me have that
he
again.
had it. Yeah, he had him.
Let me have that. Let me have that again.
Well, it's worth taking a shot. I mean, we got
Well, yeah.
timeouts left. There's 36 seconds left, and it's only second down. Kind of stick the dagger in there one more time, you know?
Here we go.
Kind of change formation a little bit this time.
Running formation.
And we got receivers split both ways. The other one was just 3 of them.
But Eldridge is in.
Get out of trouble there, Tyler. Pitch it out here. Oh! That's too bad. Yeah, he was there. He had a little room to roam, too.
Yes, he did.
Yep, that's too bad. Thankfully, it was a forward pass.
Yeah. Well, that's 2 there we like to have back again, huh? Boy, had him open there, too.
Had him, yeah. Just flipped it out there, just a little too much of a lead.
Well,
I think Landon will tell you probably should have caught that ball. He's kind of disgusted coming over to the sideline, isn't he?
Yeah. Hikey Pikey wants to throw it again, and Landon wants to try to catch it.
Yeah, give me that one more time.
Yeah,
Let's do that again. This is 3rd down and 10. Ball remains at the 19-yard line. Come on, Tyler. There it is.
Him.
Come on, Butch. Nice, make a move to him. Nice spin. Takes it inside to 5 for a first down. That'll stop the clock. 20 seconds left. 1st and goal. And the ball is going to be down around, where are they going to mark it? About the 5? That's a nice little spin move by John Butch.
Nice pass by Pikey. He was under pressure, was able to step up in the pocket and make the pass.
Yeah, okay. Well, Aaron Schaefer says, let's talk it over here. 20 seconds left. Got one timeout, yeah. So now, that's going to take away maybe the option of the run with no timeouts left, unless you get out of bounds.
It has to be something.
So you want to throw
or
something in the end zone.
If not, you got everybody set up real quick, and then
Yeah.
Spikey should get at least a field goal
Yeah,
attempt.
take a couple shots in the end zone here, maybe. Because you don't want to get stopped outside unless, like you say, had enough time to get up here. You know, that's tough to do. The pros can do it. High school kids, that's real tough
It's
to think
tough.
to
That's
do
just
it.
something- It is. That's why
Because
might save his timeout as it goes field and try to cook and run, then call a timeout.
Yeah, because not only does the quarterback have to have the presence of mind to spike the ball, but everybody on the offensive line, everybody's got to get back and get set.
Yeah. Well, let's make it.
Let's just
make
put it in
a
here
moot
on
point.
the. Yeah,
right.
let's make it here on the first play.
12 minus 6 at the half.
Going to score Piqua 12. I'm in senior 6 at the half for other G-Walk
Pickle
members.
always scares me every time we have to play him. They just have that tradition going there. All right, here we go.
This will be a big.
3 receivers spread out wide here, Ty.
That's our passing formation.
Wait.
Over.
Got him?
Nice
Yes.
catch. What
Marcus
a catch.
Wood.
Marcus Wood
Yeah.
came back and
Yeah.
caught that ball, had a presence of mind to turn around and look for the ball.
He's enough of an athlete. I mean, he's a
Wow.
great athlete. And
Yeah.
He just went up and got the ball.
I mean, turned, saw the ball, was able to reach up and jump and grab it. Nice play. Wow, that's a big touchdown for the Wave, the 15-second mark.
48-13. Best thing, Ty, it puts us up. We'll have that 30-point running clock here in the second half. Not that we want to get out of here early tonight or anything.
I'll tell you, this first half has lasted a
Oh,
long
it's been a
time.
long first half. Its kickoff is at 7, and here it's 20 after 8.
And got it.
Yes, sir.
All right, well, 15 seconds to go at a half. Your score, 49-13, Wave. Yeah, we want that point lead. We'll be back for the kickoff in a second. And we're back for the kickoff once again.
Flannery kicking off for the 8th time tonight.
Wow, Squibs at this time.
Yeah, just keep it low. Don't let him bring it back.
There
he
we go,
takes a
dives
dive.
for it.
Stops the clock with 11 seconds to go here in the first half.
You have an opportunity to throw one long, maybe.
Or an opportunity to intercept one and bring it back, right?
Yeah, play. Do not let anybody get behind you.
No.
Let me repeat that one more time. Do not let anybody get behind you.
All right. I wonder if Stebbins just take a knee, you think, or what
No,
the heck? Just let her loose.
What, 49-13, I'm trying. I'm
Yep,
letting her
just
loose.
Turn her loose.
At halftime, we will bring Galen Blosser in and talk to him for a little bit. See what
53 comes out of there for the Wave. Number 53 is
Caleb Bingham.
sports
okay.
county,
And running in and out of there. Wave, a junior, 6 foot 265.
Greenville for a long time. So Will Mack will get
Yeah, he's gonna turn it loose.
Back.
Get him. Ball loose.
Oh, it covered.
Stebbins recovers. I think that will about do it now. Now, why did the clock stop there, Ty? There, I was going to say it stopped just for a
Yeah,
second.
shouldn't have stopped. There we
Okay,
go.
well,
That's what it happened.
Yeah, if you're a Stebbins fan, mercifully that ends the first half. 49-13 in favor of the green and white here. First home game of the 2018 fall season. Tom will be back in a little bit. We'll have halftime stats and listen to the Greenville Band of Pride here on the Wave Channel 5. Well, while we're listening to the Greenville Band of Pride here at halftime, let's take a look at some of the halftime statistics. For the Stebbins Indians, they had a total offensive output here in the first half of 384 yards. A lot of that came from 199 yards receiving from Dylan Long, 62 yards from Brandon Martin. Passing, Austin Womack, 11 of 18, 2 interceptions, 2 touchdown passes, 188 yards total. For the Greenville Green Wave, 390 yards of total offense. So we had 774 yards of total offense here in the first half. That, of course, includes kick returns, punt returns, interception returns, but a lot of things happening with the ball in the hands of different people. Landon Eldridge, 15 carries, 150 yards, 4 touchdowns. Tyler Bikey, 7 of 11 for 103 yards, 2 touchdowns. And pass receiving, John Butch, 3 catches for 52 yards. Marcus Wood, 3 catches, 37 yards, and 2 touchdowns. And Alex Fletcher, 1 catch for 14 yards. So again, your score here at halftime, 49-13 in favor of the green and white. Let's listen a little bit more. The Greenville High School Marching Band of Pride here as you watch high school football on The Wave, Channel 5. Nice job by the Greenville High School Band of Pride here at halftime at Harmon Field as the Wave with that 49-13 lead. Ty and I'll be back with the start of the second half here in just a moment. Getting ready to start the second half here tonight. Wave with that 49-13 lead. And for about the third or fourth year, Ty, anytime you have a 30-point lead in the second half,
right,
they have a running clock. So you will only stop for injuries and change of possessions. Other than that, incomplete passes, out of bounds, the clock will keep running. If the team that's trailing gets back within 30 points, then it goes back to regular timing. So we'll see what's going on.
Back here to come back and see if Wave can drive down and score a touchdown, keeping that 30-point buffer.
Yeah.
Well, back will be Wood and Butch for the Wave. Kicking off is Hoffberg, so here it is. Nice kick, Foster, go out of bounds. That goes in the end zone. Wow. It's going to be a touchback, and Wave will get the ball on the...
There's an example right there, Ty. 11 seconds went off the clock as soon as he kicked the ball, not when the receiving team caught the ball. So 30 points again. The only time the clock will stop is when an official timeout for an injured player, following a change of team possession, like we said. A charged timeout at the end of the period, a score occurs, or the always popular unusual delay.
Yes.
I'm not sure what that is.
That's all other.
Yeah. So anyhow, this could be a fairly quick second half here, and we'll see what happens. Well, Wave have possession, first of all, Ty, and here we go at the 20-yard line.
Just make a long run. Pitch, gets outside. No, good defense.
Yeah.
They did a good job closing that gap. They've recognized that play. The corner over there is doing a good job. Fought through a block and brought Eldridge down.
Yeah. So here's an example. It's 2nd and 8. He was knocked out of bounds. 2nd and 9. He's knocked out of bounds, and the clock keeps running.
Right.
And I think it's a good rule.
It is a good rule.
Yeah. The only thing it does maybe is take away time from some of your second and third team players in a blowout like this. But that's all right. They play tomorrow in the reserve game.
Cut it up.
This is Eldridge. Boy, he's got
Boy,
some
he
more
got some
yards. Had 150 yards to start, and he's picked up 30 more, so he's got to 180 yards already.
Wow, a savvy tackle there by number 11, David Hasty. He's the one who caught the touchdown pass on the bobble.
Mm-hmm.
He's come up in a safety position there to knock him out of bounds, senior. He had 150 yards rushing in the first half.
And got 30 right here on 2 carries, so he's up to 180 yards.
First down, wave at midfield.
Well, as a delayed
Oh,
handoff
was,
to Maury Ewing. There wasn't anything there. He got the handoff and got dropped by 2 Stebbins defenders.
Yeah, there was no block. I know it was supposed to be a
Yeah,
counter play, and there was no.
Let's maybe
Counter.
put that one in the back file cabinet there.
Yeah. We could work on that more.
At least Amari says, let's put that one away.
Everybody else is getting yards. I get room for a loss. That's not good. Well, that's a loss of 3, so 2nd and 13. Boy, I'd like to see the Wave score just to keep the comfort level.
Yeah, all right.
Nothing there.
Boy, nothing there that time.
Boy, that time, number 44 linebacker was in untouched, looked like. That's a Devin Hasty, senior. Wonder if there's any relation to the other Hasty, Devin and David. I'll bet so. Maybe they're twins.
Oh, are they?
I don't know. The one's a lot bigger than the other one, so I don't know.
Right in the same
5'7",
grade?
135, yeah, 12. And the 44 is Devin, 5'10", 175. So a relation somehow, maybe.
That's a long third down. Tyler, plenty of time. Just run with it. Come on, he's going to make it. It's going to be close.
Boy, he might have went out just a tad early.
Yeah. Let's see where they mark it. Well,
oh, man.
see, and that's the case where he's going to the sideline and does not have the chains, and he didn't know exactly where he had to get for that first down.
Exactly.
If he'd been going the other way, they give it to him. So
wow, Mark
got a good spot. In college and in the pros, of course, they have that marker on the side opposite the chains, so you know where you got to go to get the first down.
That'd be a good thing wouldn't be a bad thing to have, except you got to have another official.
Yeah, you got to have another official, and how accurate you're going to be from across the way. Now, 1st and 10 here, and this is Eldridge, and a couple yards maybe.
Throwing around right now. Good tackle in there. Number 64, I believe, tackled that. He was pretty tough there. It's Tyler Blankenship. Well, it brings up a 2nd and 10. No gain. Well, maybe he got 1. So 2nd and 9.
And the clock keeps running.
It's a good thing.
This is Ewing.
Boy,
nothing there.
Trying to block Tony Sells there, but no luck as both number 44 was in there again. That's Devin Hasty, and number 52, Julian Ramirez, sophomore. Linebackers are crashing down pretty good. That's 3rd and 9 now.
Tell Hasty to go. Tell Hasty to go. Tell Devin to go. Tell Devin to go.
Clock is down to 7:30. Boy, that's 4.5 minutes in a hurry off the clock, isn't it?
Yes.
This is 3rd and 9.
He's looking around. He's getting rushed. He runs outside. He's going to hold on to the ball.
Yep. That was a nice tackle that time by 44. Tyler tried to make a cut, and 44 dropped him there.
Hasty again. He called his number quite a bit, number 44. Good coverage that time by Stebbins in downfield as Tyler Buckey had time, but no place to go with it.
The holding's way in the backfield, right?
Going to be a penalty?
Okay, take it from there. Yeah.
So Greenville's going to get it pushed back. It looks like they're
Hey, you want to play?
That's what's that on? About the second penalty for the Wave or the first? Second penalty?
Second. They
maybe?
had
That's
one
really
early,
good.
and they didn't have very many last week either. So
That's what
as
a
I
big
say,
difference.
Yes.
What a big difference that makes. Last year we kept shooting ourselves in the foot, or last couple years.
Mm-hmm.
Penalty here to make a big run and a blown coverage or something, but that's encouraging.
Yeah, the last few years we've hurt ourselves, not only penalty-wise, but fumbles and bad snaps. My gosh, the bad snaps on punts over the last couple of years really mounted up, and they always came at inopportune times. And next thing you know, you're digging yourself a hole.
Well, you're down 14 zip against a good team,
Yeah, I got an equipment problem here.
Hasn't stopped the
Ewing.
clock.
Yeah, Demore Ewing. They're going to say something about the brace he's wearing. He's got that knee that he hurt last year, and it seems to me that he's played quite a bit tonight with that brace on, and all of a sudden I don't know if something came unhinged or what happened, but the officials are looking at it. I don't think he can have anything metal exposed.
No. He's been playing with the whole game. So
yeah, I was going to say. That's strange.
Yeah.
That they just now would recognize that.
Hey, they don't get all day just because that dude came off the field.
Well, now they're winding the clock back here, I'm sure.
Well, I stopped it.
Yeah, I know. They'll wind it back here to get it going again.
Oh, wind it up, okay.
Yeah, let's see if they do. Surely they do. Yeah, there we go.
Huh, what if he's out for the game, or he's got to change his whole apparatus? Maybe they're trying to
I
tip
didn't
it up
notice.
or something.
Who's running the clock here this year? They're down at the other end of the score, or the press box.
Screenplay, good. 44 man, nice, Hasty.
Hang
good
on to
job.
it. Yep.
What a nice play by Hasty. He read that, smelled that out, and that went no way. That passed the cells, didn't go anywhere.
It's going to be fourth and forever right now, isn't it?
Yep.
Fourth and 25?
Fourth down from Gardenwood.
Yeah. At least honeysuckle.
Yeah.
Number 23 in the game is Connor Mills, sophomore. So we're getting some younger kids in there. This is a fairly young ball club, so
Let's get a good snap.
A little brighter future here. It's Flannery again.
Makes a bounce. All right, well, good punt.
John Butch for the Wave got double teamed that time. The ball's bouncing away from him. All of a sudden, two Stebbins kids illegally blocked him. John wonders what happened. I'm like 40 yards from the ball, getting nailed.
He's been a pebble in their shoe tonight.
He
so.
certainly has, both offensively and defensively.
Yeah, so I'm sure they had an opportunity that at least block
take a shot at him.
Take a good block on him.
Hey, we got Rose on the camera right now, so we'll see what happens here. Could be some creative shots coming your way here on Wave Channel 5 as well as YouTube.
Handoff.
Yeah, swarmed under there.
Right there. Good drop that time. Tackled by number 56 for the Wave, Colton McCartney.
Yeah, just a sophomore. Tell you, these kids, we got some juniors and sophomores out there on the line right now. They just keep bulking up here. Going to be interesting to see what happens next year or two.
That'd be nice. Got to find a running back. Oh,
good hit. That's Tony Sells.
Right there.
Tony Sells racked him. Nice job of hanging on to the ball that time by number 16. That was Andre Snow. Nice catch, and boy, he got rocked.
3rd and 4, I guess. A long 4 for Stebbins. Big stop here for the Wave. The clock does move fast.
It just melts, doesn't it?
4 minutes and 12
That's
seconds.
that much less time these folks have to listen to us, right?
Jiminy. There's a blitz coming in. He reads it, picked it up. Oh, picked off.
Is that picked off?
Picked off.
My gosh, it is. Who got that for us? Landon Eldridge.
All right, he's having a total game tonight.
Yeah.
A little overthrow. Landon was right there, center field, and picked it off. So a change of possession. 4:01 remaining here.
That's the one thing I've noticed. Womack throws a nice ball, but the one critique you could say is if he misses high, and that usually spells trouble because a lot of times there's that defender behind the receiver.
Exactly.
Well, another turnover.
Wow, that's been. See the Wave can capitalize on this, but.
Well, let's see. In the first half, Stebbins had, that'll be the 3rd interception Womack's thrown. And I'm trying to think. They also had a fumble, block punt. And they've had about 6 turnovers there. And I think the Wave scored on just about every turnover.
Looks like Ewing's back in the game. He gets the ball this time. Cuts it up. Nice run.
Yeah. And, Ty, we have a new quarterback in the game, and that's going to be Noah Frazee, a 5'9", 165-pound sophomore. So
getting some other action. It's great. Good
Yeah.
job. Get some younger
give them a
players
little
in there.
action on Friday night. And I tell you what, it's a good move because if something, God forbid, happens to Tyler Bikey, an injury or something, you got to have somebody that's going to be able to come in and have a little bit of experience.
Yep.
And so it's a good thing he's got Noah Frazee in there.
Nicely done. Sophomore.
It's second down and about one. Second down and one.
They're going to stop the clock and afford to let the clock way down.
Mm-hmm.
Hand off.
This is Ewing again.
Gets it. He chucks and keeps. Okay.
Now, the ball came loose, but was he stopped? Yeah, they're going to mark forward progress before the ball came loose.
I'm not sure if he got it or not, but it's going to be.
Well, I
Got
don't think he got
somebody
it.
hurt?
Gotta get a shot. A little slow getting up. That's Terry Miller.
Yeah.
He seems all right.
Trainer ran out there and decided, hey, I better come on back.
Well, Fry comes out as well, so there's two.
Now, I don't know exactly what happened there, but Nathan Fry has to come out, and they stop the clock, and now they wind it back up.
Oh. Well,
Not sure what that
checks
was all
in.
about. Anyhow, Aaron
Inside
Schaefer's
Grice.
kind of chewing on Nathan Fry down there.
Oh, no blocking there. Wow. A loss. There's something goofed up there.
Mhm.
See, we missed a block or something. Someone got ate up there.
We have quite a few of our starting offensive linemen there, don't we?
Well, Fry's out.
Fry's
Miller's
out.
Trying to think who's out.
Elliott's
Still got
in
some.
there.
Yeah. Colt McCartney's in there.
Yeah.
I got some guys in there, but anyway, well, Logan Cyber steps in, sophomore.
Looks like Greenville's going to go for it.
Might as well go for it.
Yeah, why not? See, boy, you know, I feel sorry for Damari Ewing.
Yeah,
he's had no running room, has he?
No,
He gets the pitch or the handoff. He's got about 2 steps and he's
Yeah.
drilled. Well, that's going to be a change of possession. That'll stop the clock with 1:46 left. Wave still with this 49-13 lead.
yeah, they had some different folks in there. Luke Pierre was in that time.
Yeah, try to
find
pick
who
up
else
some of
in
these
there. Yeah.
names and numbers.
Yeah, Luke Pierre was in there. Try to catch some numbers. He had some new numbers come in that time on the offensive line.
Yep.
Who's doing what? We'll probably see that all throughout the next.
Now they start the clock again. It continues to melt down. Now a timeout called. Now why would Stebbins be calling timeout? Don't have the right people on the field? Well, anyhow, 1:34 to go here in the third quarter. The Wave with that 36-point lead. And Stebbins will have the ball 1st and 10. We'll take a timeout here on the Wave, Channel 5.
Our cheerleaders haven't. Welcome back, everybody. Look at our cheerleaders down there. Introduce them to you. We have Kinsey Clark, Kirsten Foreman, Sydney Cruz, Jessica Peters, Alexa Snyder, Mackenzie McMiller, Courtney Bryson, Riley Hunt, Emma Klosterman, Mary Burke, Abby Cattell, and Ashley Jolly, our varsity football cheerleaders. Do a great job with keeping our fans in the game and keeping everybody on their toes down there. Young ladies do a great job. Okay, we're back in action now. Stebbins with the ball. The clock should start here. It does now.
So this
High snap, but looking for somebody going for the got by.
Yep.
Nope, a little short that time.
I think the receiver probably ran a little too deep a route. And Womack was expecting to cut it off about 5 yards before
Cut
that.
in, yeah, missed
Yeah.
it.
That's when they talk about timing between quarterbacks and receivers.
Huge, isn't it?
Yeah, and in the pros, I mean, they just over and over. I mean, that ball is let loose before the receiver
Well,
makes his cut.
we
They just
saw
don't
that-
have the ability or time to do that here.
We saw that in Trotwood last year.
Yeah.
The guy was passing. The guy was throwing the ball to a spot before the guy even made a cut. You know, that's what separates. That's really good to do that.
Yep. Down to 45 seconds here, third quarter. Romack
Quick
goes
out.
the other way. Uh-oh, now this will get some
Oh.
yardage. Yeah, that's kind of a nice little play. They brought him in, had 2 guys go out and block, and he cut
block
inside.
out there, little screen.
Mm-hmm, yeah. And the Wave closed in on it, but not before there's a Stebbins first down. And who do we have hurt now? Like an injury
Looks
timeout.
like a Charlie horse maybe, hopefully, but they're injury timeout.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. Ty, once again, Wave go on the road after tonight's game. Down to Chaminade Julienne on a Thursday night, a game that will be telecast live on Dayton 2245.
It's like on Wii TV. If you got a dish or cable or whatever, it's Wii TV.
Wii TV, yes. And so that's only the second year, I think, that Chaminade's had their own stadium that way. So anyhow, that'll be Chaminade Julienne next week, and then 2 weeks from now, take that long haul down to Xenia down in Greene County, take on the Buccaneers. And then we return home then for Game 5 of the season, and that'll be West Carrollton's Pirates come up here. So plenty of high school football. And then after that West Carrollton game, then we get in the meat of the schedule or meat grinder of the schedule, the 5 games with the GWAC North teams.
But a good confidence builder and get some worked out, get some timing worked out. Could be
this is a good way to start the season here, 2-0, yeah.
Wave might fool some people this year.
Here's this little play they ran.
Oh, look at the screen out front. Everybody's down.
Uh-oh, get him down. That's it. Nice tackle.
Number 32 for the Wave. Saved that one, and that's Brendan Seifring, sophomore. Brought him down. Saved a tackle. Saved a touchdown there.
And they are now at the 26-yard line.
And that's going to be the end of the third quarter. Your score, Greenville 49, Stebbins 13. We'll be back with fourth quarter action in a moment.
That was a 20-minute quarter. Thank you.
Makes up for the first half.
Yeah.
Look at old man run down there.
Hey, I tell you what, you almost thought he had his hair under that hat.
He looks in shape from behind.
Yeah, I was going to say, let's go get a side view. Thank God for vertical stripes.
No kidding. Yeah, better yet.
We'll time this quarter here and see what it takes. The worst thing that happens is for them to score.
I know.
Because then it'd be 29 points or less.
They'd have 7.
Yeah. No, it'd be still 30 if they scored and kicked the point.
Right. Hello. Here we go. D up here.
This is Womack.
Which holds him up. He can't get there.
Out of bounds. Gain of what?
Yeah.
About 5? No, about 8.
Threw it out of bounds by Jacob Goldsmith. A little help also by John Butch. And that'll make it another first down. The clock should be running.
It's going to be second and long, too, it looks like.
Oh, you're right.
Second and long, too.
Pretty close.
They're driving.
Can't have that happen.
Yeah, let's hold them here.
Yep. Counter. It didn't go anywhere. Good stop. They might have got the first down.
Yeah, they did. Should be good for first down at the 15-yard line here.
Got to host the Wave on that. On the bottom, Caleb Bingham. Bottom of that tackle making the Wave tackle. Caleb Bingham. A little help from his friends.
I'm trying to think. The Wave had most of their starting defensive unit in there, I think, don't they? We got a few subs.
A few, but
for the most part, we got at least 7 of our starters. Oh, man.
Pitch.
Boy, a good hit.
A good hit there by Tony Sell.
Oh, he drilled Womack just as he pitched the ball.
29 was in there in a hurry and thumped. Almost forced a fumble. Actually did, but recovered by. Then he went to Hasty. Plays linebacker as well. Good linebacker.
It will be second down and 17 for 7.
Let's see if the Wave can keep him out of the end zone here. Uh-oh. Nice catch. That's a pretty pass and
Pretty
a nice
It
catch.
was right across the middle.
Yeah, that's down to the 6. That'll be a first down, I think, won't it?
Yep, that was coverage on that.
No,
time.
no, it's going to be just a little short yet, I
Jacob
think.
Goldsmith covering that time. That was a
Yes.
pretty pass and pretty catch.
Yeah, it'll be 3rd and a long one. Had to get down to about the 5-yard line,
Keep
I
the
think.
clock running anyway.
They took a couple there out too.
Be 3rd and long one. Hand off.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
He's going to drag us in. Finally
Oh, he
stopped it.
straightened him
Yep.
up, yeah. Kept him out of the end zone that time, didn't he?
Yep. Sells was in there with some help from with Butch. Well, Stebbins knocking at the door.
Uh-oh, and there it is. He get in? He did
Second
there.
Effort, third
Yeah,
effort.
okay.
Broke 3 or 4 tackles and finally got it in. Terry Miller's hanging on to him, so Stebbins gets on the board, and that makes it 49-19.
Ty, this will be the most important play of the evening.
For us at this
The
point.
extra
in time,
point.
yes. Yeah.
If they convert the extra point, clock reverts to regular timing. If not, it'll continue as the running clock. 49-19, 8:51 to go. Clock stopped.
Do they stop it on the extra point?
Well, they stop it, yeah. Stop it after a score.
All right. There's a big extra point coming up here. It's always been a challenge for these guys
Yeah,
tonight.
let's see.
Snaps down.
Oh,
Block.
nope. And
All
this is
right,
going
got
to
a
stay
block
a
and
running
tied for
clock.
2, so-
All right.
Well,
They've had a little trouble on their snaps and holds, haven't they, tonight?
yeah,
Like
they
something they
have.
got to work on a little bit there.
Well, that score remains at 49-19 with 8:51 remaining in the contest. We'll be back with a kickoff in a moment.
Kickoff soon.
Okay, back here we go for the kickoff. He got a good leg now.
Yeah, I'm going to say he's
All right,
put him
so
down
back.
inside the 5 quite
He's
a
going to
bit.
bring it out. Here we go. It's Logan
Look at this.
Sybry.
Whoa.
All right.
He said, heck, if I'm
Oh.
playing, I might as well run with the
Right,
ball.
Logan Sybry, nice run back. Nice run back. That was a heck of a kick. That young man can get the ball
He's
up
got
there.
some leg
down
there,
down
doesn't he? Yeah. Well, let's see who all we have coming in there now. Number 57 for the Wave. That's going to
That's
be,
Jesse Levy.
okay, we got some numbers coming in. Try to get everybody if we can.
68, I think. Luke Gary.
Greenville will have the ball on their start this
And trying to see who else is in there. 57. Jesse Levy called him. 68. mentioned
Nathan
him.
Pereira, 77. And the quarterback, Noah Frazier, of course.
Yep.
And the running back's number 40. Did you get him?
No. Number
yeah.
40. That's
Cale Domthner. Am I pronouncing that right?
Cale Donthinner.
We'll have to work on that.
Yep. Yeah, running back, sophomore.
Domthner, I
So
guess.
he keeps it on a fake handoff.
I don't know if that was a planned play or not. I think he went to hand it and nobody was there. And he started running for his life to the nearest sideline. Noah
was-
Frazee.
He was obviously playing on the scout team this week.
Who else in there? Number 53, did you say Caleb Bingham?
Caleb Bingham's number 53. Yes, he's
Yeah.
played a little bit both ways
Okay.
tonight. Number 6, I think, is in there. Logan Sybry, wide receiver, running back. Goldsmith is back in there. He played a lot last year, senior.
Mm-hmm.
Straight run up.
Hey, there
cut.
we go. That's a nice cut.
Very nice cut. Number 23,
Connor Mills.
Connor Mills in the game. Nice cut there. Another sophomore in there, getting some action. It's good the kids get some action.
Sure,
here.
Friday night.
Yep.
When you're in junior high and Pee Wee football, junior high, you dream of playing on Friday night
That's
under
right.
the lights.
Now you got to, really get a shower now,
Go home, go home late at night, and hey, got a little bump and a bruise here. Felt like you're
Yeah.
part of the game,
And you were.
and you were.
Keeping that clock down.
little high, but he gets the hand off.
Up the middle and nowhere to go.
Who's that with that? Was that Mills again?
Yep.
Yep.
4th down.
We're going to go for it?
Hope not. Let's punt it here.
I hope not either. How come we're going to? Oh, okay. I was going to say.
Run the clock down.
Well, running the clock, I know, but still.
Yeah, we're not going to take 4th down and stop this clock running.
Okay, number 59 for the Wave snapping it is Titan Grody. Or Titan Grote. I can never remember if it's
Grody or Grote. Both
yeah,
of them
I know.
the same.
Titan.
Titan, that's right.
Tytan. He was in the office for a physical here
But that's
a month or so ago.
Ask you next time.
Oh.
Junior.
Plays baseball also. Oh, delay a game or what happened here?
Yeah, delay a game.
Yeah, I was going to say we took our
Now
time.
stop
getting
the
it.
clock, so why would you?
Huh.
That's start, no, it comes up again.
Yeah, there we go. It'll be under 5.5 minutes when this play is over, most likely.
Well, he could almost run that, couldn't he?
Oh, fair catch.
Yep.
Change possession. I take it back. 5:35.
There we go. Indians ball. Well, the Indians will take possession with 5:35 remaining in tonight's contest. Should pretty much all over but the shouting at this point.
Trying to think, Ty, the crossover games, of course, this is a crossover game in the G-Walk, the last year of the G-Walk as far as it's constituted now. So Stebbins, Xenia, West Carrollton, they don't count in the standings,
In the
but
division
there are in the division, but they are, 3 crossover games, and then
They do count like playoff
right.
points and stuff like that.
yeah, I think we
Everything
have
but
homecoming. I think 4 weeks from tonight on the 29th and 28th, and our opponent is the Aviators of Vandalia Butler.
Should be a good
Yeah, that'll
game.
be a good ball game as we get into the division play there in the American North.
Stebbins has a new quarterback in. Number
Yeah,
17
makes a nice pass there.
quarterback. That is Nate Keller, a freshman.
Keller played some in that first ball game. In fact, I think, if I'm not mistaken, he maybe threw better than Womack did in that. I had some stats on that. Yeah, he was 3 of 4 for 19 yards. So.
He may have come in a mop up, but
Yeah, exactly.
it was kind of like this where.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, both teams taking out there.
Yeah.
Generally their first string. A lot of kids getting some action now.
And, of course, these two teams, I assume, will play tomorrow morning down at Stebbins in the junior varsity game. So the kids on the sidelines tonight that aren't going to get in too much are going to play again tomorrow. And
Dirty tackle. Brennan Seifing was in there, along with number 88, DJ Zimmer. Helping out.
And, I
But they got a
didn't
first
really
down.
get a chance to look. Do we have a freshman team this year, or they freshmen play a JV schedule? Let's see.
know.
Well, there's freshman football.
But there's just a few games. Arcanum, Stebbins.
See, we got
Stebbins.
Stebbins tomorrow, and then Stebbins again. So there's a JV game at 10 and the freshman game at 12.
Looks like it. Yeah.
Wow.
That's if they don't, both teams can field a team. and
Yeah,
they
right.
Can. Incomplete pass, but the clock will still run. That brings up second down and 10. We're at the 3-minute and 30-second mark in the contest.
Hey, Ty, right now, if it stands this way, Greenville will be averaging 44.5 points a game in the first 2 games.
Take that.
Tell you what, if we
After
get
3
40,
games, I hope it's that way too.
if we average 44 points a game, I like our chances this year of
Yes.
having a really good season.
Well, 3-minute mark, and Stebbins calls the set play. Snap.
That's a
fumble. Man.
Yeah, I was going to say, no, he said incomplete pass.
Okay, threw it forward.
Yeah,
It's
shovel
close.
pass forward. That was very close,
Wow.
but the side judge
Nate
was
Keller
right
just
there.
about threw that in the way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no. That was a forward
Bring it
pass.
Third down.
Yep.
Right on the line.
This is 3rd and 10.
Here's the snap. Looks back. Pick. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. What's that back? That was Truman Nichols. Nicholas almost had that. Truman Nicholas.
Yeah, it's too bad.
Right through his hands.
Hit him right in the hands.
There's a freshman. So Truman almost had his first pickoff
in
his varsity career.
Yeah, he'll think about that tonight, won't he?
Yeah,
he probably won't get to sleep till about 3 in the morning. Oh, jeez.
Well, give me that one more time.
Yeah, that's right.
That'd been nice to have an interception your first game as a freshman,
sure.
varsity level. Wow.
Clock's down to 1:39 left here, and this will be interesting to see if they can get a punt off here with their second unit in. They've had trouble with their snaps. See, little low.
They still do.
Yeah, he's still playing with it. Hey, how about a little soccer kick? Get away from it.
Get away. Almost hit a Greenville player. Truman in the back there.
Yeah, it is.
Bounce.
It's amazing how many high school teams we've seen that do have trouble on long snaps that way. Not only on the extra points, but that extra 5 yards on a punt seems to confuse and befuddle people, doesn't it?
No, we struggled sometimes.
Yeah, right. That's what I said. We've had trouble the last 2 or 3 years. So there's only 1:19 left, so really probably 2 plays or 3 at the most, and this game will be history here. And we're going to take home a very impressive 49-19 win.
They've had some big runs. They've had some big pass plays. Mikey has been very patient.
Yeah, who's number 28 in there?
28's in the line. That's Hayden Bush, a freshman. So the freshmen are getting little action out there.
Yeah, right. 6'1", 150 pounds. No, it's great they're getting these kids in.
Yeah,
just
Seth Delk checks in for the Wave, another freshman.
Wonder if that's Ryan and Megan Delk's son. Probably is.
No. Tanner Perkins in the ball game. Look at a lot of freshmen out there right now.
Mm-hmm.
Don't want to miss anybody. There's a nice run. Good cutback. All right. Nice run.
Connor Mills.
Connor Mills. Good run. That's
and
a good
that'll
run.
probably be the last play of the game, I would assume. Yeah, it will be.
Yep.
That'll be it. Well, how about that, Ty?
Nice
Wave
win for the win.
49-19 over the Stebbins Indians. And off to a good start here. Oh, wait a minute. We have an injury timeout. Clock to stop with 12 seconds left.
Stebbins player down the side there.
Yeah, he just sprained an ankle or his shoe came off or something like that. Yeah. Looks like he hurt his foot a little bit.
Well, there's a freshman playing on the other team. Anthony Zuka, 5'8", 330 pounds, 76 out there. He's a big young
How
man.
much? 5'8" what?
He is 5'8", 330 pounds.
He's a good-sized young man.
Going to be a nose guard or tackle.
Yeah. Well, that'll be the end of the ball game here as the clock winds down. And so 49-19, your final score. And Ty and I'll be back in just a minute with post-game comments and the final statistics here on the Wave, Channel 5.
Welcome back, everybody. Greenville 49, Stebbins 19 is away. Pick up their second victory of the season over Stebbins Indians. It is a matter of a little bit too much to too little. Too many turnovers for Stebbins, and the Wave, to their credit, capitalized on every one of them.
Yeah, Stebbins had 8 turnovers, 4 interceptions, 4 fumbles, had block punts here, block punt there.
Bad snaps.
And like you said, we capitalized on each one of them, got the scoring early. Very first possession after a turnover, 51 yards as far as Landon Eldridge, and boom. That set the theme of the entire night.
And the Wave played an intelligent play tonight, I thought. I don't know how many penalties we had. Couldn't have been over 2 or 3. Wasn't that many. So Wave played a clean ball game tonight.
3 penalties for 20 yards. Can't beat that.
Can't beat that.
Yeah. And rushing tonight, Landon Eldridge had 215 in his first game at Eaton, 181 tonight. 4 more touchdowns. He has 8 touchdowns in 2 games. Tyler Bikey, 6 carries for 38 yards and did a great job of running the ball club tonight.
I would put a star beside that because, again, it was smart play and clean play. I say clean, mistake-free generally. He had a couple passes he'd like to have back, I'm sure, but overall, I put a star beside that play of the young man tonight.
Right. John Butch, 3 receptions for 52 yards.
Another
Marcus
star.
Wood, 3 catches, 37 yards, and 2 touchdowns, and an interception defensively. And you could just go on and on tonight about the good things this ball club did. So now, like you said, 2-0, and now we really start to find out how good this ball club truly is as we go to Chaminade and then follow it up with Xenia.
That's right. So Chaminade, Xenia be a challenge. Chaminade is a playoff contending team, so we'll get a major, like you say, a litmus test on where we are really at. And then we got a Xenia ball club, which will be another tough round. Then we come home with West Carrollton. But the Wave played well tonight, and they took advantage of the areas their team gave them. Penalty-wise, only made 3 penalties all night, which is smart play. Your quarterback was played smart. Defense did a good job. You just mentioned Wood, Butch, Eldridge, and the offensive line guys did a good job defensively. Tony Sells had another good night defensively. So actually, you could go on and name the people. Don't miss anybody, but a total team effort. But those gentlemen really stepped up tonight too.
Yep. Well, on behalf of Ty House, Alex Warren, I'd like to thank Rose and Jace from IMTV tonight here as we conclude the first telecast of 5 here on the Wave Channel 5. You not only can see them on Channel 5, Greenville Public Access TV, but also you can pick these games up on YouTube anytime you want later on this season. Anyhow, thanks for watching, and we'll be back in 2 or 3 weeks, I should say, with the West Carrollton Pirate ball game. Good night, everybody.
Go Wave.